You know, this would probably be utopia, at least in our minds, if it weren't for the fact that it's such a darn serious situation with the rainfall.
Drought.
Drought situation, that nasty, nasty word that crops up again and again in conversation. And it's not getting any better. This weather is expected to continue. In the light that you look at this on, it could be very nice today without rain, and you might think, well, who needs rain, right? Well, this is on Van Ness, looking north on Van Ness at about Rialto. We need rain. That's the play. 73 degrees in Fresno today. Second day in a row that we've had a record high temperature. Yesterday, 70 was a record high. We warmed up from 68 on Saturday to 70 yesterday, 73 today. Is there no end? Well, we'll soon know. 55 is the normal temperature on the date. 50 last year, 72 in Madera today. Mariposa a bit cooler than us today with 68, 71 in Merced and Los Banos, 76 in Visalia, 77 today in Tulare and Hanford. Those temperatures are real. The current reading in Fresno right now, 65. The dew point is 40. The relative humidity stands at 40%. The air is calm. The pressure is falling at 30.06. And we had officially moderate air quality today. And our artist Joe Garcia says, let's get some storms in here. Give me something else to draw besides all of this sun. Over at the coast today, they've rain, and that's the crazy thing about all this. In the north coast, a quarter of an inch in San Francisco, 2,600ths to be exact. A little further up there at about Eureka, they've had 2,800ths. Even Red Bluff in the northern end of the Sacramento Valley has had 2,300ths of rain, and we get 73 degrees. 69 in Santa Maria today, 70 in both Los Angeles and San Diego. Palm Springs, 74. It was that same temperature reading in Bakersfield today. In Sacramento, a bit cooler than us today. They only got up to 60. Be thankful you live in Fresno today. They didn't have rain up there either, so we might as well have a warm temperature. Here's that front now that's been bringing rain to the north coast, and there's not much left of it. If it were a real strong front, these clouds would not be broken up all over here. It'd be one solid mass of clouds, and it's dissipating against the ridge. You'd say, well, if it's raining on the north coast, it's bound to rain here. Not so. May get some rain as far north or as far south as Merced. You can see some of the clouds over the northern part of the Sierra today. They have had about 2 inches of new snow in some of the ski areas up here over the weekend. And what's left of that front on our updated shot, it is dissipating, as that updated shot shows us. And the way it looks at 18,000 feet. Little science lesson tonight. High pressure over here in the western United States is this little hump here, and this little dip here. It's not idealized, but it's close. This little dip back here is low pressure. In between is a transition zone, and it's this area where the winds are created. It's the differences in pressure which create winds. That's why these meandering lines here are the upper air winds, and of course that affects all of the weather that we have around the world. Clear, bright blue skies over most of the nation today. There's been some rain spreading into the southern plains. It's been cool down here. Dallas only 38 today. They've even had some snow in that part of the country, in the Texas Hill Country, western Louisiana, and light snow from eastern Kansas into the panhandle area of Texas. Amarillo had an inch this morning. Partly cloudy in San Francisco tomorrow, 65 degrees. Los Angeles will be partly cloudy and 74. And the Sierra cloudy and 60. The desert tomorrow will have partly cloudy skies. The coast, back there's the coast, fair skies 73. And for Fresno, clear skies and warm temperatures. Another record day tomorrow, a low of 40 tonight, the high tomorrow 72 degrees, and the winds will be light. Fair skies on Wednesday about 73, back up to 73, down to 70 by Thursday. We are going to probably cool off. We'll have increasing cloudiness throughout the extended outlook. All areas above 32 degrees tonight. And Max Bivoso, who is a 6-year-old from Pine Ridge, drew this. It's probably Max's house there that we see up at Pine Ridge. Nature provides some good subject matter up there. There's the address on your screen to send those in. That guy has a lot of talent for 6 years old. It'd be very nice if we could have this type of weather and not have to worry about the rainfall, but we unfortunately do.
It's hard to remind yourself that you should be worrying when it's warm and sunny in January.
Well, we do have to worry, and we'll keep reminding you.
You worry for us. Students at the Hamilton Freshman School